I'm Catherine Cook, Executive Director, and we're going to talk a little bit about sharing the business opportunity at your parties. You have several different chances throughout your party to mention the amazing Passion Parties opportunity and how it can change the lives of your party guests. So the other executive directors on the team and I have put together a very comprehensive, very simple to use system for you. We've got scripts, we have cue cards, everything that you can need to make it super simple and turnkey. So the two documents that you're going to want to be looking for is the first one is called Sharing the Opportunity Training. And that's this one right here. And this is something that you'll find uploaded in the TeamSugar&Spice files. And that particular document actually has 4 different sections on it. The 4 different sections cover the 4 different times that you might cover the business opportunity. The first one is during your introduction at the party. The second one is when you do the Ask Me About My Job activity, and there is a whole separate document for that activity as well. The third time is during your closing of the party, and then the fourth time is going to be in your consultation room when you're one-on-one with your client. So the sharing the opportunity cue cards, those are ones that you absolutely want to print out, have on hand to make it super simple so you know that you're saying the right words. And once you get the scripts memorized, no need to read them anymore, but I'll tell you what, it makes your job look so super simple when you are up there reading the script, because pretty much anyone can do that. So I do highly recommend that you print them off at least the first few times until you feel like you've got a pretty good idea of it memorized. So the Sharing the Opportunity document, that one's super helpful. Now, as far as the Ask Me About My Job activity, the Ask Me About My Job activity, we've done it several different ways over the years, and we decided that the easiest way to do this for you guys is simply to give you both the questions and the answers. Now, we gave you the 7 most desired questions, the questions that your clients really need to know, and things that really are the most important. Because if you're doing the Ask Me About My Job and you're doing the version where clients can actually ask you questions on the fly, number 1, you might get questions that aren't really appropriate. Number 2, you might get questions that you don't know the answer to. And number 3, sometimes people just ask questions simply because they want tickets, and then the game can drag on and it lasts a long time and it gets redundant and silly and that kind of thing. So we made it super simple for you. The Ask Me About My Job document, that one has the questions and the answers. So there are 7 questions that we designed for you guys with the answers. They are: how many parties do you have to do? How do you get parties? How much money do you make? How do you get trained? Do you have to do a minimum amount of sales each month to be a consultant? Do you have to recruit others into the business? And how much does it cost to get started? Now, those are the basic questions that anybody who's thinking about a home-based business really wants to know. And like I said, if you print out the entire document, we gave you condensed answers, and then we gave you a couple of extra bullet points after the condensed answer. That is additional information that you can certainly add in once you feel you have memorized the basic key things. So again, these are meant for you to print out. You can print them out on just regular colored paper like I did here, or you can reformat them a little bit, print them out so they'll fit neatly onto index cards, and just literally paste them onto the index cards, whatever's easiest for you. But the way I've been doing it myself at my parties is these are my little questions, and I simply pass these out at the end of my presentation. And I have 1 of 7 people read each question. Now, if there are more than 7 people, totally fine. I actually hand out the 7 questions, and then I give the other gals an opportunity to ask me other questions, and in exchange, everybody gets a ticket. Now, you don't have to give out a ticket. You can absolutely just draw from your little question slips. You can take a deck of cards. I mean, you can do any of those things. But to make it super simple, like I said, I hand out these pre-printed questions. If there are 7 people, awesome. They read them. I read the answers. We're good. If there are only 5 people, well, I still pass out all the questions, and I have somebody read 2. And then also, again, the other version is you've got 10 people there, but you only have 7 questions, but you want to give everybody a chance to earn a prize. So you can do it a couple different ways. You can do it the way I do it, which is where I hand out all 7, and then I give the other 3 people or whatever a chance to ask me whatever questions that they didn't get answered already. Or you simply just ask for volunteers to read the 7 questions, let them know that you will reward them for helping you by giving out a prize at the end. So again, we've made it so easy for you to offer the business opportunity at your parties. Please use this tool, because here's the thing, you may have decided that you don't necessarily want to build a team, and that's okay, because you certainly do not have to. However, you want to at least present the opportunity, because you never know if somebody in your audience is somebody who really needs some extra income, or maybe they're a stay-at-home mom and they're about to tear their hair out because they need some time away from their kids. So make sure that you're presenting it at each party, and you can absolutely start to build a team yourself. Again, if it's not something that you're super interested in, direct them to your upline after you've presented the opportunity. But the thing is, just to remember, you want to make sure you're doing this at every single party. It's super easy, and you will be amazed at how quickly your team will explode. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or your upline. And all I can say to you is happy recruiting.